I gotta be careful because I know we always talk about we don't want to judge intent, right? We judge action, we don't judge intent. But I think, personally, I think it's impossible to referee that way. I think we have to know what the intent is behind something. We have to at least have a guess as to what the
Why
intent
they do it.
was. When he does this, what's he doing? Mocking me. He's mocking. He's making he's like, oh, fine, you got one. Good job. Oh, good job. To me, I would rather have a player yell at me and say you're terrible or something than this. This to me is another level of dissent.
And everybody sees this. When he goes by you and yells in your ear, you're the worst referee I've ever seen. Or says it to you, you can deal with that quietly because nobody here. This is to everybody. This referee is awful. It's very public.
This is like if you want to deal with it, if this happens like in the second minute and you're like in the middle of this, oh you again, oh good job. Okay, listen, we're not gonna have. You can, but this like to me this like I said to me this is another level of mockery of like. I think you're terrible, and I have zero faith in you as an official. That's how much I think of you, right? Like, isn't that kind of the message? So I would, if a guy does this, here's your yellow card.
And here's the other thing, because you guys are now going to go out and referee with some different thoughts about dissent. There's going to be some growing pains for you with teams that you already referee and probably take way more abuse than you're proud of. You're going to start to think like, how can I deal with this differently? And you may have this in your leagues. And you come out the first time with bam, a yellow card in the second minute. You might want to say, listen, this is no longer accepted. The next person who claps on the field in disrespect of a call will receive a yellow card. If you say it, you have to do it, for sure. But you're gonna have to now, as you grow through this process of now standing up for yourselves, you're gonna have to find some strategies. And it might be, you wanna give a warning because you're about to change the way that you manage the game. And I hope you do, some of you. Again, I haven't seen many of you referee.
Is this a problem in your league? Like, have you guys had?
I'm sure your Masters League does this for sure.
45 plus.
I am absolutely sure.
So this, okay, and maybe one way you could do it is at the start of the season, and maybe Brian or Rob. Or
You can do this presentation for the
team. You
teams.
can do a presentation for the team, or as a team to be like, guys, listen, this sarcastic clapping
But you're giving them a warning.
needs to stop. So, and you've told them ahead of time, like if they do it in the game, we're gonna come. And you can say it's a point of emphasis. It's a point of emphasis by the referees that we want to take this out of the game. If this is an issue, then you address it at the start of the season and say, if this happens, we're gonna give. And then you, as a collective, as a referee group,
Have to be
have to do
consistent.
it. Okay, we're gonna go up when we do the over 45s where it's a problem. The first guy that does it, yellow card.
No different than calling for jury.
Al, I got two things of thought here.
Yeah.
That referee was in cement shoes. He didn't even move toward that situation. And no, hold it here. I'm just pointing out something that could be of interest. He didn't even move toward that at all.
Fair.
He's standing there. Fine, I'm not trying to. But the thing is, with that player, what he was doing, and you said he had a reputation. Do you think does that referee know that player has a reputation?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But he didn't even go over there at all. Would that have player done that if the referee